What's good, everybody? It's your boy Carolina Logic. We back in the building. Black Cat Panther Podcast. The king of the bank, man. Listen, check me out. Everybody saw that blueprint, right? I know some of you got excited, some of you didn't. It don't really matter. I ain't here for that, all right? What I'm here for is to talk about the head coach of the Carolina Panthers, Dave Canales, all right? I want to talk about his interaction with the players and what his expectations are with this team, okay? I believe if David Tepper ain't in the firing mood again, we might have somebody here, man. We might be able to establish something here with this guy. Hey, but we got to take it back to Seattle first before we do anything. All right? In 2010, this man was an offensive quality control coach. If y'all don't know what that is, this guy is responsible for scouting the opponents, telling you what they're going to do, what they like to do, their game plans, everything. He scouted all. If they tip their hand, they like to blitz. He's relaying all this information to the offensive coordinator. He did that for 2 seasons for Seattle. That's a vital position. Understanding that and get your team prepared to attack this defense for the opposing team. That's huge. All right, he did that first. Then he went to assistant quarterbacks coach. Okay? During that time, he's working directly with your quarterback. He did that for 1 season. He went from there to wide receivers coach for 3 seasons. So he went from preparing the offense, giving them an idea of what they're supposed to do to attack during this upcoming game, working directly with the quarterback, and then working with the receivers for 3 seasons. He moved from there and went to quarterbacks coach. He went from being an assistant, now he's a full-time quarterbacks coach, directly with the QB. This guy keeps growing and keep gradually getting better, getting more and more information. He leads from there to passing game coordinator. And he did that for 1 season with Seattle before going to Tampa Bay, being the offensive coordinator. It's progression. Everything offensively. He knows every position. He knows what you need to do, how to attack on every level. That's huge. All right? When he's in Tampa Bay, the guy that was right under him, he brought in down there. He grabbed him, and now that's the offensive coordinator right here for the Carolina Panthers. This man knows exactly what he's doing. When it comes to this scheme, it's his bread and butter. He's been working on it for years, clearly. All right? Now, I believe if you get this guy some time, just because of that, because look, it's progression. And the difference is him than the guys we previously had. Frank Wright was a fired coach. We hired him. He wasn't doing well in Indianapolis. It's just what it is. It is what it is. He had 1 good season out of that, and the rest of it was trash. He had no business being our head coach. Just call it what it is. Before that, we had Matt Rule, a guy that was at Temple and a guy was at Baylor. The man didn't win the divisions over there. The man was barely beating Texas, barely beating Oklahoma. Matter of fact, I don't think he might have got Texas 1 season. The rest of the time, he got beat by both of them. Those are powers in the Big 12 at the time. He didn't even win that. So why was you coming from there, losing, might I add, and coming to a head coach and expecting to he gonna preach us to death. He gonna have these great analogies and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, you wasn't successful. Turn to Dave Canales, and it's not the same. This man was in Seattle when they were in they top tier, they prime. We were dealing with, remember, y'all remember the game we had against them? It was like our dang a rival. We wasn't even in that goddamn division. But every time we played, it was gonna be a crazy game, whether it was in Seattle or in Charlotte. At the end of the day, that man was in the building while all that was going on. He left there and went to Tampa Bay. What did Tampa Bay do last year? They made it to the playoffs and won a game. He's been around success is what I'm getting at. This ain't a guy that got fired from something. This guy that's been elevating everywhere he goes. So I think he got an opportunity to do that again. We got to be able to capitalize on that. If given the time, I think this man could be successful with us. Now, again, I already said this before. I don't see us winning but maybe 5 games this year. That's just me being realistic. I got to keep it 100. Y'all know that. But as long as Tepper ain't in the firing mood, I believe we're going to be okay. I think this guy's going to be it, man. Because I don't think he's just out here fluffing everybody up and talking all positive. He knows what got to come with that, and that's them wins, man. And if we get the people in here on both sides of the ball, if we can retain 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤 and then keep this guy, I think we got something, man. I don't know if that's gonna happen because 𝐥𝐤 is, he's gonna be a hot commodity after the season. I think everybody know that, but maybe we can keep him. But Dave Canales, man, I believe you keep this guy in the building. And he knows what he wants as far as personnel and everything. Get this man another offseason, another draft. I think we're gonna be all right, man. But I just like the way he talks. I like the way he's got a game plan and he's gonna stick to it regardless. If you go and look what he did in Tampa and then come and look what he's trying to talk about here and the things that he expects here, it's the same thing. He stuck to that and he's gonna stick to that over and over again. I heard somebody talk about Tampa Bay games from last year. We faced them one time, we faced them again. It was the same type of game plan. They had a game and they stuck to it. They're gonna stick to it. This is what we need here. Not that sporadic stuff, not the crazy mess. If it's effective, stick with it. Yeah, you know what we're gonna do, but can you stop us? I coached for 10 years, man. That was one of my huge things. It don't matter how simplistic it is. If it's effective, it's dangerous. Because how frustrating is that? Is them to know what you're gonna do, but you can't do nothing about it. I love that. Okay? If Bryce can be elevated, which I believe he will, his numbers are gonna look better and everything. But even with that blueprint yesterday, I saw some off-platform stuff he was trying to do. I saw him standing in the pocket trying to throw. He's coming off his feet trying to get the ball there. I'm not gonna mess with that. But Dave Canales, I believe if he's given the opportunity, we got something here. This is gonna be our next great coach. I got a feeling, man. It ain't just about the talk. It's about his expectations. And he's not tied to anybody here other than the people that he formerly coached. He might be some type of loyalty to them, but the rest of the people, nobody in here is safe. He's got an expectation. If you don't meet that, you out the door. I love that. All right? We just got to hope that David Tepper stays out the way and get his man time. Having a revolving doors coach is no way to live. We can't be successful that way. It's not going to happen. But we'll see. This guy, I got a feeling, man, it's something about this dude. It ain't about the talk and stuff. I just got a feeling this guy is going to be the answer for us that we've been looking for a while. Because y'all ain't noticed, but as much as we've been chasing quarterbacks, we've been chasing coaches too. All right? This thing's got to be fixed. So they brought that game plan that they had at Tampa that got them to a second round in the playoffs. So, hey, we just trying to get in that mug at this point. So bring it on in. Everybody focus in, lock in with the same game plan. Dave Canales like 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤, loves his scheme. Let them two mesh. It's going to be all right, man. I just want to come holler at y'all, man. It's your boy Logic, man. I'm trying to tell you. Look at it, though. Go back and search some things. Go back and look at some interviews. Go back and look at some games. I think Dave Canales got an idea here. Now, granted, it ain't the top 10, top 5 offense, none of this stuff. I didn't say anything about that. What I'm saying, there's some consistency there, and they got an idea. We ain't out here running with our head cut off like we're a chicken with a head cut off. We're gonna have an idea. I'll take that over everything we've had the last couple of years. Okay, and let that grow and grow and grow and grow. Add weapons, add players on each side of the ball. Just get an idea, get a scheme, and say this is what it's gonna be when you play the Panthers. You better be ready. Buckle your chin strap because it's gonna be a long day. That's what we need, man. Get back to who we are. Live by the moniker. By any means necessary. When they say keep pounding, that's what it's supposed to be. All right? Hey, again, this your boy Logic, man. Y'all have a great day. Hey, we got more coming to you. Hey, also, you see it on the screen, man. Carolina Logic 84, man. If you ain't subscribed, get over there, man. Come holler at your boy. On the road to 100, baby. Let's get it. You locked in with Logic? You already know it, man. You locked in with me. Let's get it.